Hello, I'm Trevor Alonso, and this is my review of Mad Max Hope and Glory. Yes, you heard the title right, not Furiosa. This is a Mad Max fan film. And if I didn't know any better, this looks like an actual Mad Max movie. This fan film actually started off over 2 years ago, with somebody actually building their own Mad Max Interceptor. And from then, it just became a whole project to make a movie. You can find a lot of behind-the-scenes information on madmax-shortfilm.com. This short film is based on a graphic novel, which takes place between Mad Max Thunderdome and Mad Max Fury Road. George Miller, the creator of Mad Max and the director of Fury Road, was actually one of the writers on this graphic novel, which is called Mad Max Fury Road, Max Romanowski. It was part of a series that actually told some stories before Fury Road. The plot is pretty simple. While Max is traveling to Wasteland, he sees a woman in trouble. She's actually being held by a few war boys, part of the same group from Fury Road. Max actually goes and saves her by killing the war boys. The woman sees that Max is searching for gasoline. She tells him if he takes her back to her home, that she'll be able to get him gasoline. Her home is actually in a small community, in a war bunker. Once they get there, she tells the leaders of how Max saved her, which the leader goes by the name of Old King. His second in command is known as the Commander. They make a deal with Max. They tell Max that there's a dangerous gang that keeps roaming around the community, and that if he brings them the head of the leader, they will give him as much gasoline as he needs. So Max accepts the deal. Then it's revealed that the woman that he saved, her name is Hope, and that the gang took her daughter, and her daughter's name is Glory. Hope wants to go with Max to go save her daughter, but Max, knowing as dangerous as it is, he refuses to take her. So now Max is on a mission to go get the head of the gang leader and to save Glory. Okay, this short is only like an hour long, but it feels like a full-fledged movie. It doesn't feel dragged out. Everything's fast-paced. It's what you expect for a Mad Max movie. It is super violent. This is definitely a hard R. This fan film didn't pull back. There was a few times where I was wondering, okay, what's the budget on this? Because it seems like an actual movie. When you look at the website and see a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff, there was no holding back. They used several different locations for the desert. All of the actors are pretty good. Daniel Grave plays Max, and he does it pretty well. You definitely see him as the reluctant hero, which Max always is. Now, being a fan film, I wasn't sure if there was going to be a high-speed car chase. There actually is. And one thing you really don't see in a lot of fan films is this one used an entire orchestra. I was really surprised by that. A lot of fan films just use like source material music or synthesizers or something made on a computer. Again, this one went all out. The effects in this are pretty good. There is some gore with this. Of course, being as violent as it is, you're gonna expect that. Okay, for spoilers. Okay, Max does actually save Glory. He is able to kill most of the gang, and of course the leader, but not without consequences. When he comes back to the community, he is badly hurt. The community actually does fix and heal Max. Seeing what he's done and that he saved the girl, they actually want him to stay with the community. Not only that, but take over the role as the commander. But of course, being the reluctant hero, Max just wants to roam the desert wasteland. Troubled by his own past of losing his wife and daughter, Max takes gas and supplies and leaves. But then he has visions of hope and glory, possibly thinking about this could be a new family. So Max goes back to the community. Unfortunately, when he heads back there, he sees that it's on fire. Turns out while Max was gone, what was left of the gang had returned to the community for revenge, and had killed nearly everyone, including Hope and Glory. So Max goes off to kill the rest of them. With his interceptor, he's actually able to catch up to the rest of the gang. And that's when you get your car chase. Of course, Max comes out on top. But now Max is troubled because he's thinking, would things have been different if he had just stayed there? Could he have started a new life? Who knows? And he thinks to himself that he must always travel to Desert Wasteland. Like I said, this feels like a full-fledged movie. When I watched it, I actually thought, is this a full, 90-minute movie? And I kind of looked at the time, I was like, okay, no, it's pretty short, but it feels like a whole, if I didn't know any better, a full-fledged movie. It keeps in line with the rest of the Mad Max movies. I highly recommend this for anybody that's a Mad Max fan, anybody who loved Fury Road, which was pretty good, anybody who's about to see Furiosa, or anybody that's an action movie fan. You won't be disappointed. That's why I give Mad Max Hope and Glory a 10 out of 10 V8 engines. Go check it out. I'll leave a link down below in the description. I'll also leave a link to their website in the description as well. Alright, I don't say this in this movie, but I'll say it now. Witness me! Thank you for watching my video.